Good morning students, welcome to Diploma Engineering Mathematics. So in the last class we are discussed about the concept of conic section. In that we are discussed about the concept of parabola in details. Today's videos we can discuss about the concept of ellipse. Okay, so what is equation of ellipse is? So here the equation of ellipse in the standard form is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1, with center at origin and axis is x axis. What is this equation of ellipse? Which is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. So now let us come across about the concept on ellipse. Here we have a diagrammatic representation what is given in this video. So consider an ellipse with center at origin and ellipse which cuts x-axis at AA dash and y-axis at BB dash. So here ellipse cuts at x-axis at AA dash and y-axis at BB dash. The line AA dash is called as major axis of an ellipse and the line BB dash is called as minor axis of an ellipse. Remember, the line AA dash is called as major axis of an ellipse and the line BB dash is called as minor axis of an ellipse. So the ellipse which contains the two focus S and S dash. So these two focus, or we call it as foci. These two foci which cuts the ellipse at 4 points, which cuts the ellipse at 4 points L, L dash, L1 and L1, L2. So here L1 and L2. So these two lines are called the lattice rectums of an ellipse. These two lines are called lattice rectums of an ellipse. Okay. So here the another two lines are there, which is L and L dash, or we call it as Z and Z dash. What about these two lines are called is directories. What we call it as directories. So remember the students, we have a points under this ellipse is directories, lattice rectums, foci, etc. So remember, this is how we can find the equation of ellipse. So here what is the equation of ellipse is x square by a square y square by b square is equal to what? 1. So here b square is not only the b square, so here b square is always equal to a square into 1 minus a square. What is b square is equal to a square into 1 minus a square. Okay, so from this equation we can convert the concept of e square. So how to write e square is equal to, it is 1 minus b square by a square. So what is this? E square is equal to 1 minus b square by a square, and this will be the formula to be used while finding the equation of eccentricity of an ellipse. Okay, this is very important formula to be remembered the students. So now let us discuss about some of the points on the ellipse, which is x square by a square and y square by b square is equal to 1. So which points are? The points are axis of an ellipse. What is axis of an ellipse is? So x axis. What is axis of an ellipse is? X axis. That is y is equal to 0. And the center of an ellipse is origin. So that is 0, 0. And what about their length of major axis is? What is length of major axis is? 2a. And what about length of minor axis is? 2b. Coordinates of foci are plus or minus AE, 0. And what about coordinates of directories? The coordinates of directories are plus or minus A by E, 0. And what is length of lattice rectum is 2b square by A. Remember, what is length of lattice rectum becomes 2b square by A. And what is equation of lattice rectums are x is equal to plus or minus AE. Equation of lattice rectum is x is equal to plus or minus AE. And what is equation of directories is x is equal to plus or minus A by E. Okay. So now the distance between the two foci are, what is distance between foci is 2AE, and distance between directrix is 2A by E. Okay, what is distance between directrix is 2A by E. And the last one, what is vertices of an ellipse is plus or minus A comma 0. What is vertices? The plus or minus A comma 0. And dear students, we can remember all these points before going to solve some of the problems based on this, and this is a 6 marks very important problems for your examination. So thank you students. If you like these videos or if you like these PowerPoints, please press the like button and share to your friends and subscribe. So thank you.